If there is one thing that every student struggles with, it would definitely be time management. Most students do not know how to manage their time, hence it affects them in their academics. And so in today's video, I'm going to give you 6 simple things that you need to do as a student that will help you in your academics and in your studies. And so, hold on, it's about to get interesting. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff Abuaje and I am the voice of the silent majority. This is episode 5 of our series on study tips and hacks for students. And in today's episode, we are looking at how to manage your time as a student. As I said in the introduction, most students do not know how to manage their time, hence it affects them in their studies. And so in today's episode, we're just going to look at 6 basic things that you need to put into practice as soon as possible as a student so that you'll be able to maximize your time. But before I do that, please, if you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do that now so you don't miss the next episode, because we have a lot of educative and inspiring videos coming your way. And so please subscribe and don't forget to also click on the bell so that anytime I post a new video, you'll be the first person to be notified. Now, the first thing that every student must do to be able to maximize his or her time is to identify the most important and urgent task. So you are a student. Your main purpose of going to school is to study and to pass your exams and graduate with flying colors. Now, what is the most important thing? What is the urgent thing that at this particular time you are supposed to pay attention to? Is it your assignment? Is it your group discussion? Is it going to lectures? What is it? Identify that most important and urgent thing that you need to do as a student at that particular point in time. And the reason why I am not specifying on one thing is because it might be that your most important and urgent thing at the particular time is going for lectures. But to another student, the most important and urgent thing may be finishing or completing an assignment, or probably going for a group meeting or a group discussion. And so identify that most important or urgent thing that you need to do as a student and go straight ahead and do that thing. That is the first thing that you need to do if you want to know how to manage your time as a student. The second thing that you need to do after identifying your most important and urgent task is to create a schedule for yourself, because it may happen that you have 2, 3, 4, or even 5 things that you need to do, but you cannot do all of them at a go. And that is why it is important to create a schedule for yourself. Know when to do what and at what time. And so let's say you have 3 things that you need to do within the day. Identify which one you're going to do first, which one you're going to do second, and which one you're going to do last. If you don't do this and you begin to mess things up, you realize that at the end of the day, you've done nothing. And so after identifying your most important and urgent thing to do as a student, the next thing is to create a schedule. Know what to do at first, second, third, and in that order. And that will depend on how important or urgent that task is. And so identify your important or urgent tasks and create a schedule for that. The third thing that is very important for every student to do if you really want to maximize your time is to set realistic goals for your task. Now you've been able to identify your most important and urgent task. You've been able to create a schedule for it. Now in creating that schedule, you should be able to set realistic goals. Let's say you have an assignment to complete. That assignment is going to take you 2 hours. That is the normal time it's going to take you to complete that assignment. Now in setting your goal, you tell yourself that you want to complete this assignment in 30 minutes. Just because you are going out with a friend, just because you have a football match to go and watch, just because you want to do something else. And so you are giving yourself 30 minutes to do that. It is going to affect you and you're not going to be able to maximize your time. Because at the end of the day, you'll not be able to do the assignment very well. And so wherever you are, you will still be thinking about the assignment. And so set realistic goal. If you know that it's going to take you 2 hours to do your research to get the answer that you need to complete the assignment, then let that be your goal. If it is going to take you 1 hour to do that, set that realistic goal. Don't give yourself a goal that you know that you cannot achieve, or a goal that is going to affect you at the long run. So please, in setting your goals, make sure they are realistic. And that is the third thing that you need to do to be able to maximize your time. The fourth thing that you need to do to be able to maximize your time is to stop or avoid multitasking. Avoid doing more than one thing at the same time. The moment you multitask, you're going to be distracted. And so if it is an assignment that you are doing, focus on the assignment and do it. If it is a class that you are supposed to attend, go to class and do that. If it is a group meeting you are supposed to attend, do that. Don't go for a group meeting and as the group discussion is ongoing, you'll be doing your assignments. Don't go for lectures as the lectures is going or ongoing, you'll be on social media doing other things. If it is an assignment you're supposed to do that. If it is a group meeting, just focus on that. The moment you multitask, you divide your attention. And if you divide your attention, it is going to be very difficult for you as a student. And so avoid multitasking. And that is the fourth thing that you need to do to be able to maximize your time very well as a student. The fifth thing that you need to do as a student to be able to maximize your time is to take breaks. Yes, sometimes after setting a goal for yourself, let's say you are saying that it's going to take you 2 hours to complete that assignment. It doesn't mean that you have to sit down for that 2 hours to do the assignment. No. At a point, you're going to be exhausted. And because of that, you're not going to be able to focus on the assignment to get the best out of it. And so what you need to do as a student is to make sure that you break it into sections. And of course, in this series, we've discussed the importance of taking breaks. And so yes, you have to take break at a certain point in time to be able to give yourself that time to revive again and continue with the task that you are undertaking. And so let's say you are having a task that you are supposed to complete within 2 hours. You can break it into 45 minutes or 30 minutes and go for break for 5 or 10 minutes and then come and continue. If you do that, you are able to get the energy to continue and you're able to get the most out of whatever thing that you are doing. And so the fifth thing that you are supposed to do to be able to maximize your time is to take breaks when you are undertaking your task. The sixth thing, which is the final thing that as a student you are supposed to do if you really want to maximize your time, is to make good use of time management tools. And what am I talking about? We have tools like alarm, calendars, and all the others, to-do list and all that. Make sure you make good use of these things to be able to maximize your time. Sometimes you tell yourself you want to go and study for 2 hours, but because you did not make good use of your time, you end up studying for 4 hours. You've wasted additional 2 hours. Not because you studied for 4 hours and so it's a waste, but probably in your schedule, you know that you're supposed to end your studies in 2 hours time so you can do other things. But because you did not make good use of the time management tools like your alarm or your calendars or your to-do list, you end up spending additional 2 hours, which you could have used it for other things. And that is where the planning or the schedule comes in, because you know that you are going to study for 2 hours. And so please make good use of your alarm. If you know it is 2 hours, set your alarm to that time. When it's time and if you even forget, the alarm will remind you. Put it on your calendar, add it to your to-do list. That way you'll be able to maximize your time. And these are the 6 things that as a student you need to do to be able to maximize your time and get the most out of it. If you found value in this video, please subscribe to this channel, click on the bell so that anytime I post a new video, you'll be the first person to be notified. My name is Jeff Abuaje, and I am the voice of the silent majority. Oh yeah!